I'm glad that that person had their CCW and had it with them and took care of it.
A man with a concealed carry weapon makes a bold move and stops two shoplifters at a Raley's in Loomis. The Placer County Sheriff's Office says one of the suspects threatened the store security guard with a knife, and now deputies are calling the man with a gun a Good Samaritan who intervened at the right time.
Quite the story. CBS 13's Macy Jenkins is live in Loomis tonight with more on what happened. Macy?
Well, Angela and Tony, it happened right here in this parking lot. Around 8:30 Sunday night, a couple with a knife confronted a security guard in the parking lot outside of the store, of course, and then they were so surprised, police say, to run into a man that had a gun. If you've ever driven on I-80, you've probably passed right by it. The big Raley's in the quiet little community of Loomis.
I just love everyone here. You know, they're just really sweet people.
But Sunday night, these two caused a ruckus in the parking lot. 25-year-old Brandon Smith and 23-year-old Elizabeth Almond were spotted shoplifting inside of the store. Dressed in plain clothing, a security guard confronted the couple outside. Lieutenant Andrew Scott says Smith had a knife and began to struggle with the guard.
And as they fell to the ground, the male suspect told the female suspect to pick up the knife and to stab the store employee.
That's when another man entered the picture.
According to him, he was in the parking lot, heard what occurred. He was sitting in his truck. He came out and saw what was occurring, and he intervened.
Lieutenant Scott says the man had a concealed carry weapon, or CCW, pointed the gun at Almond and told her to drop the knife. She did, and he kept her away from the knife until deputies arrived. The guard's finger was slashed in the fight, but a Placer County Sheriff's Office calls the man a Good Samaritan who prevented further injury.
That is insane. I mean, it just blows my mind. Hopefully it wasn't anyone I know.
A Raley spokesperson says the guard was a trained officer with Camden Security, the company used by Raley's for loss prevention. In a statement, Raley's says, "We are grateful their trained officer was present in this situation and for the Good Samaritan who offered additional support."
I'm glad that that person had their CCW and had it with them and took care of it.
The gun is registered in Calaveras County.
But he traveled to Placer County, which is permissible under the rules of having a CCW.
So the Good Samaritan's permit is valid.
Luckily, it did occur the way it occurred, and no one was seriously injured.
Now, deputies were able to recover about $50 worth of merchandise from the store, and the two suspects are facing charges including conspiracy and assault with a deadly weapon.
Pretty wild story. Macy, live in Loomis. Thanks.